Thinking about buying property in Portugal? Well, stop right there. I've made every mistake under the sun when purchasing property in Portugal, from losing €500 on a deposit to paying 20% fees on the purchase of some land. I am here to show you the biggest traps that foreign buyers fall into when buying in Portugal. Mistake 1. Falling in love too early. It is so easy to walk into a property and fall in love with it straight away. You walk in there, the lights rebounding around the room, it looks beautiful, the kitchen's stunning and shiny and brand new. But the problem is, your emotions are taking over. You're already planning where your furniture is going, the table, the chairs, the settee. The problem is, this emotion is dangerous because it makes you oversee problems that are with the property. It might be slightly dodgy paperwork, or there might be an extension on the side that you just choose to not see. We can sort that later. I get it. I've fallen in love so many times with properties. Check the paperwork, check everything is right, and don't let the love take over too early. Mistake number 2, thinking the price is the real cost. Well, I always allow 8 to 10% on top of the purchase price, and this is to cover all of my other fees, the notary, the registration, the stamp duty, the IMT taxes. You have to allow this extra amount or else you just get caught out. On one property that I bought, I paid €3,600. The costs and fees involved with that property were over €625, staggering, nearly a 20% extra on top of the price. And this was before I even did any work or renovations to the property. Don't just look at the sticker price, allow for more. Mistake number 3, skipping proper legal checks. Now, many buildings, especially rural, have unregistered parts on the land. They also could have paperwork missing. Now, the notary doesn't check all this. You need to get yourself a real estate lawyer to go through all the paperwork, check that there's no money owed, mortgages are paid, and there's no problems with buying this property. Paying €300 to €400 now could save tens of thousands of euros in the future. Mistake number 4, losing money on reservation payments. Some real estate agents here in Portugal work taking a reservation deposit at the start to show your interest in the property. They might ask for 200 or 400 or 500 euros as a payment. The problem is with these payments is generally they are not legally binding. Therefore, if you pull out of the deal, there is a possibility that you could lose your reservation deposit. This happened to me on one house where I paid a €500 reservation deposit, and I ended up not going through with the purchase of the property, and we had no chance of getting our money back. So I highly recommend that before you sign anything or pay any deposits, that you have a legal advisor check it out and check the legality of the contract. Mistake number 5, ignoring a proper property inspection. This is a service that we offer Portugal-wide, and if you're interested to know more, check out the links down below in the description. Now, property inspections in Portugal aren't a legal requirement when you buy a property, and this is why I recommend that you get it done. You need to know exactly what you are buying. You need a professional eye to look over the property, the structure, the electrics, the plumbing, the roof, to check out that you know what you are buying. They can provide comprehensive reports with photograph and full written reporting. I highly recommend you do this. For the small cost of between 500 and €1,000, you can have a professional inspection done of the property so you know exactly what you are buying and the possible costs involved to fix certain things. Mistake number 6, choosing the right location. Now listen, everybody wants that rural, peaceful life where when you wake up in the morning, you can't hear the cars. You just want to hear the birds and sit outside and enjoy your coffee in the morning. The problem is that if you've spent all of your life in a city and you're a city goer that's at the bar or the cafe or going to cinemas and doing this stuff all the time, be ready for when you come over here. If you want that rural life, that is not a part of it. You need to come over here and check out the areas before you buy. You need to check them out in different seasons because of the busyness of certain towns and villages, especially on the coast. Busy in the summer and really quiet December, January time. Mistake number 7, not understanding bureaucracy. Portugal is a very paperwork heavy country. There's certificates and paperwork for absolutely everything. And when you come to buy your property, before you can make that purchase, you will need a NIF number here, a tax number, and also a Portugal bank account opened before you can make a purchase. The cameras can also be complicated to deal with. Depends where you are. Some councils are easy to deal with. Other councils are hard and it's really hard to get things done. The best thing you can do is become organised and be patient when you're dealing with bureaucracy. Mistake number 8, forgetting about running costs. Once you purchase the property, you also have the upkeep of the property. Costs that you could incur include insurance, yearly tax to pay on the property, the services that are connected, and also maintenance and renovation work. You need to budget accordingly for this at the start to make sure you don't run out of money. If you see materials or part of the house are deteriorating, you need to allow yourself a budget to deal with these costs. Mistake number 9, not tracking expenses correctly. This is very important. When you have works done on your house or you buy materials for your house, you want to keep those receipts and you want them to be in an organised manner because it will come to a time 2, 3, 4 years down the line when you want to come and sell that property. Now you can use these receipts to offset against the capital gains tax that you will pay on your profit to the property. Mistake number 10, don't rush. The right deal will be there tomorrow. We've made a free downloadable starter kit with checklists involved so you can check off that you don't make these mistakes. Check out the links down below. Get yourself a good team together, a lawyer, a property agent and a property inspector. Get yourself organised, get your finances in order at the start, get any documents done that you need to get done so you are in a position to buy. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. We've got more coming your way. See you on the next one.